This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the past refuses to stay buried. Secrets rise, love twists, and when Steffy Forrester returns to Los Angeles, everything changes. From Luna's shocking survival to Hope's heartfelt confession and Poppy's brutal prison visit, every storyline ignites at once. It's a week of truth, betrayal, and rebirth, where no one escapes untouched. At long last, the Queen of Forrester Creations is home. Steffy Forrester steps through the doorway of her cliffside mansion, sunlight spilling across the marble floor. For a moment, everything feels right again. Kelly lets out a squeal, "Daddy," as she rushes into Finn's arms. Hayes follows, giggling, wrapping his tiny arms around both parents. The sound of family laughter fills the air, echoing through the house like a promise of peace. Finn smiles, eyes glistening. This is the moment he's dreamed of, his family whole again. But peace in Los Angeles never lasts. When the laughter fades, Steffy notices it. The tension in Finn's shoulders, the way he avoids her gaze. Something's wrong. She asks softly, "What is it, Finn? What happened while I was gone?" He hesitates. The silence stretches. And then, the truth falls like thunder. "Luna Nozawa," he says quietly. "She's alive." The color drains from Steffy's face. Her smile vanishes, replaced by disbelief and dread. If Luna survived, that means the nightmare isn't over. It's only just begun, and this time, it's about to hit much closer to home. Finn takes a slow breath, his voice trembling as he explains. He tells Steffy everything, Luna's crimes, her arrest, the way she manipulated Will Spencer, and the chaos she left behind. But nothing could prepare Steffy for what comes next. Luna's pregnant, Finn finally says. With Will Spencer's child. For a second, Steffy can't move. The air seems to vanish from the room. Her heartbeat quickens, her mind spinning. Luna, the same woman who nearly destroyed her marriage, is now carrying the child of a Spencer. Another connection to that family, another shadow that won't let her go. She turns away, pressing a trembling hand against her lips. "Tell me this isn't true," she whispers. But Finn's silence confirms it. He tries to reach her, wrapping his arms around her shoulders. "I didn't know how to tell you," he murmurs. "I didn't want to ruin this moment." Steffy shakes her head. "No, Finn. You didn't want to face it." Tears glisten in her eyes, but her voice is steady, cold, resolute. "Every time I think we're free from the past, it drags us right back. The reunion she dreamed of has turned into another heartbreak. And the storm that's coming may destroy them both." Meanwhile, miles away, another confrontation brews, one built not on love, but on resentment. Inside a dimly lit visiting room, Luna Nozawa sits behind a scratched metal table, hands folded tightly in front of her. Her eyes are hollow, her body tense. She's been waiting, but she's not sure for what. The door buzzes open. In steps Poppy Nozawa, dressed in her usual perfection, flawless hair, polished tone, a woman who wears cruelty like perfume. "Hello, sweetheart," she says, voice dripping with mock affection. "So, you finally found your ticket to fame. Pregnant by a billionaire's son. Impressive." Luna's eyes fill with tears, humiliation burning in her chest. "Stop it, Mom. It wasn't like that. I love him." Poppy's laugh is cold, echoing off the concrete walls. "Love? You call that love? You've turned your life into a tabloid headline, Luna. Just like I warned you." Luna's anger flares. "I made mistakes, but at least I felt something real. Can you say the same?" For a heartbeat, Poppy's face hardens, wounded, furious. Then she leans in close, voice like poison. "You're pathetic. Just like me." The guard calls time. But neither woman moves. Because in that room, the war between mother and daughter has only just begun. Behind Poppy Nozawa's sharp tongue and perfect posture, something else trembles, guilt. The kind that eats you alive while you pretend it isn't there. Every cruel word she throws at Luna, every insult, every jab, isn't really about her daughter. It's about herself. Poppy has spent years living off the charm she weaponized. She knows what it means to use people, to wear beauty like armor, to hide shame beneath designer confidence. And now, sitting across from Luna behind that thick pane of prison glass, she's staring into a reflection she can't bear to see. Pathetic, she spits out. Delusional. You've ruined your life. But every insult is a confession in disguise. Because in Luna's mistakes, she sees her own, magnified, exposed, impossible to deny. When the guard announces, "Visit's over," Poppy's mask cracks for a heartbeat. Her lip trembles. Her eyes soften. She could reach out. She could say I'm sorry. But instead, she straightens her jacket and whispers, "You made your bed, Luna. Now lie in it." The door slams behind her with finality. And as it echoes through the hallway, it's clear, Poppy didn't just abandon her daughter. She abandoned the last piece of her humanity. Across town, the atmosphere feels lighter, but only on the surface. At Il Giardino, Hope Logan sits across from her father, Deacon Sharp. Her untouched coffee grows cold as she stares down, lost in thought. She's been running from her emotions for weeks, burying her pain beneath work, routine, and the illusion of strength. Deacon leans forward, voice soft but firm. "You can't keep pretending you're fine, Hope. If you still love Liam, tell him. Don't let pride take away your second chance." Moments later, Brooke Logan joins them, her tone gentle yet commanding, the mother who knows heartbreak all too well. "Sweetheart, sometimes love doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be real." That's the push Hope needed. Later that night, she finds Liam at the cabin, alone, quiet, staring at an old photo of them with Beth. When she steps inside, he looks up, startled. "I've been thinking about us," Hope begins, her voice trembling. "We've both made mistakes, but I still believe in what we were, and maybe what we could still be." Liam stands frozen, searching her eyes for truth. Hope takes a step closer. Maybe love deserves one more chance. For a moment, time stands still. Two souls caught between regret and hope, unsure if the past can ever truly be rewritten. By week's end, Los Angeles feels like it's holding its breath, right before everything collapses. At the Cliff House, Steffi Forrester sits by the fireplace, lost in thought. The reunion she dreamed of now feels haunted by Luna's survival and pregnancy. Every whisper, every memory of betrayal threatens to pull her world apart once more. Across town, Poppy can't escape the echo of her daughter's voice. For the first time, the confident woman in heels and diamonds feels small and afraid. Her cruelty bought her distance, but not peace. And inside her lonely cell, Luna whispers to the life inside her, "I'll do better. I'll be stronger. I'll love you in all the ways no one loved me." But even she knows promises mean little in this world, especially when the truth comes knocking. Meanwhile, Hope and Liam stand at an emotional crossroads. The spark is there, but will fear extinguish it before it has a chance to burn again? And somewhere, Bill Spencer watches it all from the shadows, waiting, a father about to discover a truth that will shake his family to its core. Because in the bold and the beautiful, peace is never permanent. It's only the silence before the next explosion. So tell me, bold and the beautiful fans, are you ready for what's coming next? Because this week, every secret that's been buried is about to explode, and no one in Los Angeles will walk away unscarred. Will Steffi Forrester find it in her heart to forgive Finn for keeping Luna's pregnancy from her? Or will this revelation drive a wedge so deep it shatters the family she fought so hard to rebuild? Will Hope Logan finally find the courage to reclaim her happiness with Liam, or will their reunion crumble under the weight of their past mistakes? And what happens when Bill Spencer discovers that Luna, the woman tied to scandal and betrayal, is carrying his son's unborn child? Will the ruthless billionaire protect his family's future, or destroy Luna's life to save it? Every decision now comes with a cost. Every truth cuts deeper than any lie. Because on the bold and the beautiful, love is never simple, it's survival. And the week of October 20th to 24 marks the beginning of a reckoning that no one can escape. So stay tuned, and tell us below, who will rise from the chaos, and who will fall when the truth finally burns its way out.